Well, I'm kind of piggybacking off talking about Israel Adesanya. One of the things he was talking about after his teammate lost earlier on the UFC 253 card to a fighter that missed weight by like 3 or 4 pounds, you get a good. How much exactly of your purse is taken away? It's
It
like
kind of
40%.
depends. I
I
think
think
it
it's
can
like
be anywhere from 20 to
I
30%. I
think
think
that fighter
30%
had
is
30.
egregious though.
And then after that, you had Izzy talking about how it's BS and that it should be more. He's saying like 90%. I
I
think that's a
see
little too far, but I understand the
I see his
sentiment.
logic. I see his
Yeah.
logic. I mean, but dude, you have a contracted weight that you're supposed to show up on. Like you should be penalized pretty tough.
Yeah.
You should be penalized pretty freaking tough.
And,
Because I
and
mean, imagine like just in a regular workplace, if you have a set expectation that your manager, your boss, whoever's in control of you at your job tells you that you have to show up wearing a red shirt. I don't know, and you show up wearing a blue shirt just because you've wanted to wear a blue shirt. Like, dude,
mhm.
and you didn't even try to wear a red shirt. That's the main thing is he didn't even try.
I think the
4 pounds, bro. That's crazy.
that's not even close. I understand like
He
if you
didn't even
miss it by a
try.
pound, you miss it by half a pound. That's forgivable in a lot of cases, but 4 pounds and he weighed in 90 minutes before before
It's
the
wild.
deadline too and didn't even try again.
Disrespectful,
Yeah. That right there is BS. I would say more 60-70% with that, but an increased penalty for missing weight. Not a couple of things that it would cause is for fighters to be more likely to fight in their weight class and to not have these extreme weight cuts. Because if you're really trying to cut down, like giving like Cody Garbrandt trying to move to the flyweights, that's not going to be an easy weight cut for him. I
Mm-hmm.
think we all know that. And or just I was just using that as an example. That's the closest thing on the top of my head, but it will dissuade guys from trying to cut too much weight and trying to go down too far in a weight class. Because if they miss it, not only are they going to have a bunch of health issues from trying to cut all that weight, they're also not going to get almost anything from their fight contract. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that is a unintended consequence that would actually be positive, kind of closer to what ONE FC does with their hydration test to make sure everyone is fighting at a healthy weight or at least a healthier weight, you know?
Yeah. I mean, 90%, 80, 90% sounds a little crazy. I think
Yeah.
there might be other solutions. Like what if you took because you know how the UFC, I think they're contractually obligated to offer depending on the contract, obviously, like a set number of fights to each fighter per year.
So you
What
take
if you
away a
just
fight?
yeah, what if you just took away one fight that they're going to offer them? That could be huge, because
Yeah.
then not only are you losing out on your show money, but potentially win money, bonus money as well. Like you're not getting anything
Ranking
from
and
that
like also
ranking
rankings
improvement.
too.
Also,
Rankings
you're
bring
not going to get
money.
exposure. You're not going to get any type of TV time, nothing. So
Yeah, I do think 89. I like a 60 closer to 70. Blake, that's a great idea right there. But I do agree with the sentiment that missing weight, especially by the egregious ones like 3-4 pounds, there needs to be a bigger punishment for that because
yeah,
it's not fair to the other fighter. And also, it's hard for them to like just decline the fight at that point. That's tough because that's a lot of money right there too.
mhm.
And then it's like I see something like 80-90% of the time that fighter
Yeah,
missed weight, the fighter that missed weight wins the fight.
right. And as a fighter who just spent hella money on a freaking fight camp, you're not going to
Mm-hmm.
freaking decline that fight most of the time.
No,
Unless you're in a position where you're like, yeah, I'm chilling, I have enough money and I'm, near the
unless you're like a
title.
top 10 guy.
Yeah, then you could pick and choose. But if you're a guy coming up, no one's going to decline a fight. They're going to
No.
say, yeah, whatever, give me 20%, 30%, don't care. Still going to go out there and beat this guy's ass. Most of the time they don't though.
Mm-hmm. Like
So
it's
it's a tough one, man. It's tough. And I do feel there are some weight cuts. I know there's some weight cuts out there that shit does happen. But
mm-hmm.
it's like, man, this is the top. This is the top of the top,
Yeah.
You need to be professional. You need to have, there's a performance institute for a reason that the UFC has for all
Hey,
fighters to
everything's in
use.
Vegas right now. Take advantage of it.
Like there's in my opinion, there shouldn't be too many excuses.
No, no, there's almost never an excuse for this. There does need to be change.